Hi guys, welcome back to Pokemon Blue. Last time we finished getting through Mount Moon. What else did I do? Finished going through Mount Moon. We're gonna go through Route 4 and make it to Cerulean today. In between episodes, I did go back. I caught a Clefairy. Took a hot minute, not as bad as Pikachu. But I did run into multiple on the other floors where they're way more rare, so that was wonderful. And then I also went back and caught Jigglypuff, Spearow, and Rattata. I'm surprised I didn't have Spearow and Rattata, because they're pretty common early route Pokemon, but went back, got all that, so we should have everything you can catch in the wild at this point. I'm just wandering around right now trying to find any hidden items. It's such a empty route. Seeing if I can't find any items here. But yeah, went back, caught all those Pokemon. I want to try and complete the Pokédex, so getting as many as I can as I go along is probably going to be a good idea. Here's a TM04. I don't know what any of these are off the top of my head. Contains Whirlwind. That's not that great of a move. Essentially all it does is let you get out of a wild encounter not free, but you use your move to get out because you're knocking that wild Pokemon out of the battle. In a trainer battle, if they have more than one Pokemon, it'll just switch them instead of getting out of the trainer battle, because once you're in the trainer battle, you can't get back out of it. So essentially, there's no way back up to Mount Moon from this point. If we jump off the ledge, it'll be a while before we can go back to, say, Pewter Viridian. Now we're stuck on this side for a while. Here's a Spearow. I'm gonna run around the grass a little bit, see if we can't find the one new Pokemon here on Route 4. Route 4 just really doesn't have much for us. It has like the one TM. It has only 3 wild Pokemon you can find here in the grass. I believe it's Rattata, Spearow, and there's a third one. But that one's different depending on your version. Blue has one, red has a different one. And I'm sure you can already see on the sidebar what it is. But seeing if I can't maybe run into that one new Pokemon before we head into Cerulean. Trying to get away here. It's like when you try to run into things, you can't find them. Here is the new Pokemon, Sandshrew. Sandshrew is not that great of a Pokemon, so it's a ground type. Neither it nor its evolution Sandslash learn a ground type attacking move by level up. So if you do want to use them, you will have to use TMs on it to learn a ground type attacking move, such as Dig or Earthquake. But I'm definitely not using it as a final team member. TMs are really hard to use because they're one-time use items. You don't want to just use it on a throwaway Pokemon if all you're doing is catching a Sandshrew for the Pokédex, like I am. So it's, yeah, not the greatest ground type in the decks, or available. I'm not gonna nickname him. Onto the PC. Now we'll head on into Cerulean. Here we are. Yay! There's actually a lot of different buildings we can check out. There's a lot of different things here in town that you wouldn't, I don't know. There's just a lot more in town here than there were the last several. Grass and caves, handled easily. Bike shop. Bikes are nice because you can move a little faster when you have one, since there is no running in this game. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. And what does this lady say? A plain city bike is good enough for me. You can't put a shopping basket on an MTB, which is shorthand for mountain bike. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. Have we got just the bike for you? It's a cool bike. Do you want it? Or $1 million? Nope. I am pretty close to broke. I bought like 20 Pokeballs to try and catch things. To catch that Jigglypuff, Clefairy, all that stuff. So, yeah, don't have a whole lot of money left. Trainers don't give a whole lot of money either. So this girl and her Slowbro, she's having trouble. I'm assuming Slowbro is either really strong or a traded Pokemon. That's why it's not obeying her. You're a trainer too? Collecting, fighting? It's a tough life. I guess. With this gym, I'm not sure if we can go in. Well, we can go in, it looks like. I don't know if we can challenge Misty yet. Oh, there she is. She's on the end there. So I'm not challenging her right now, but she's available. Yo, champ in the making. Here's my advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water Pokemon. You can drain all their water with plant Pokemon, or zap them with electricity. So essentially, our Ivysaur and Pikachu will be fantastic for this gym. I'm gonna come in here and heal up real quick, because I didn't heal before going through Mount Moon and getting to the end. I just make sure I'm healed up before I go anywhere and run into anybody. Like when I'm fighting fit. It's kind of rude that they always say, hope to see you again. Like, you want to see me again for healthcare? Okay. At least it's free. My husband likes trading Pokemon. Okay. If you are a collector, would you please trade with him? So let's see what he's got going on. Sometimes you can trade for rare Pokemon. Your Poliwhirl for his Jinx. Well, we can't really do a Poliwhirl right now. We can't even catch a Poliwag. You have to evolve that Poliwag up to a Poliwhirl. It's not really worth it at this time, but maybe at a later time. And this guy, he's got a lot to say for us that's actually quite helpful. So I was talking about how the badges do some extra stuff in this game. He'll actually explain it. So for the Boulder badge, the first one we have, he says the attack of all Pokemon increases a little bit. It also lets you use Flash anytime you desire, which is great. Increase the attack of all of our Pokemon. Cascade badge, which is Misty's up to level 30 will obey us. Lets us use Cut outside of battle, which will be very helpful. But we need to get the Cut HM next. Which of the 8 badges should I describe? Thunder badge. Speed of all Pokemon increases a little bit. Lets you use Fly outside of battle. The Rainbow badge. That one. Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. What else can we use outside of battle? Strength. Cool. Which the 8 badges should I describe? Soul badge. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, I didn't see that. I think it said the defense of all Pokemon increases. Marsh badge. Level 70. And then Volcano badge. All of our special abilities increase a little bit. And then the Earth badge, the last badge. All Pokemon obey you. That's all it does, really. But you need all 8 to even go to the league and become champion, so. But yeah, those first, it looked like 5 badges actually have some, well, they increase stats, and then they also allow you to use HMs outside of battle. I always feel like there is a hidden item back here behind this house, but I don't think there ever is. I always check it anyway. I don't know why it even exists if there's nothing there, but whatever. Over here, there's a policeman outside this house, won't let us in. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. I just realized this guy behind, which is a rocket grunt. Team Rocket is literally behind this crime, which is whatever is going on inside this house. That. I don't know why it just hit me now, but it did. So before we keep going, I'm just gonna switch some people around here for a second. Whatever. Not very good at the nonchalant. Yo, Nathan! You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught. So, Gary's gonna attack us here. He usually likes to start with Pidgey or Pidgeotto, so that's why I put Pikachu in the lead. It's gonna be able to take him out. And that's way stronger than I was anticipating. So hopefully Pikachu can do some damage. Oh, Pikachu. Pikachu's a glass cannon, so... Well, there goes our solution for Pidgeotto. Yeah, it can do a lot of damage, Pikachu. It just does not take damage to save its life. I guess we'll go Geodude. Geodude at the very least will resist the physical normal attacks of the Pidgeotto. No, I guess we're just gonna have to whittle it down at this point. Trying to get that down. Oh, of course, critical. It ignores any stat buffs and does double the damage. So that's wonderful. Or is it 3 times damage? Trying to remember. It's a lot. Criticals are terrible to receive, but they're wonderful to give. Ah, jeez. I really don't like Sand Attack. Sand Attack is just terrible. I don't like anything that inhibits my accuracy. That just makes everything last way longer. We did get a good level on Geodude. We are going to switch it up. Oh, who's next? Abra, I think. Yep. Abra is a pure psychic type. Its only weakness, since dark type doesn't exist, and there is a glitch in Generation 1 where even though there are ghosts and ghost type moves, psychic is actually immune to ghost type moves in this generation. So that's wonderful. And then the bug type move is pretty rare, even with bug types. So here's Rattata. Are we gonna change? Yeah, I think she's doing okay, so we'll try and get this Rattata beat. The nice thing about Quick Attack is that there is some priority on that. It does the same amount of damage as Tackle. I think it has better accuracy. And it has priority. At the very least, it has priority. Oh, thank goodness. That's gonna be helpful. And good. I'm glad it didn't use Quick Attack too, because when 2 Pokemon both use a priority move, it's gonna take the faster one, of course. Now, Charmander, good. I was really hoping it was still Charmander and not Charmeleon, because we would be in really bad shape if it was Charmeleon. Way too strong. That's 17. Wonderful. Hopefully Simon can do some work here. have a whole lot of coverage. We don't have a lot of coverage for Charmander yet, since it's a pure fire type. I don't have any ground, I don't have any water, I don't have a rock, because Geodude won't learn a rock type move for a hot minute. And I ought to have a water type on my team, actually. Water is a pretty good move. Like, maybe not necessarily a typing, but the move at least is very good to have on a team. And good. Simon got Charmander taken out. Good. He did Gary. Hey, take it easy. You won already. Get some money. Still not much. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokémon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokédex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokémon storage system on PC. Since you're using his system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Because yes, I feel like he wasn't that bad not too long ago, but the more I interact with him, especially now that he has wiped the floor with my Pokemon, he's just getting more and more annoying. But I still prefer him over the modern rivals who are just way too bland and supportive. Who wants a kind and supportive rival? Well, I think that'll do it for today. I'll actually confess right now that I've had to redo this recording a few times because I keep forgetting to either have the mic turned on or the recording started. So I don't have any audio. This is all post audio, and I'm splitting the video in half. So this one is on the shorter side. The next one's gonna be even shorter because it just is. But it'll be fine. Thanks for putting up with this. You guys have a good day.